Have you been feeling unusually tired lately? Do you notice that your energy levels aren't what they used to be? And building muscle seems harder than before? Maybe you're working out regularly, but not seeing the results you expect. If any of this sounds familiar, you're definitely not alone. These are actually common signs that many men start experiencing in their mid-30s, and they're often connected to something very important: your testosterone levels. Here's something that might surprise you. Research from the American Endocrine Society published in 2023 shows that modern men have testosterone levels that are on average 22% lower compared to men just 30 years ago. This isn't just about getting older. Scientists believe it's a combination of lifestyle factors, stress levels, and lack of proper exercise. But here's the good news. Multiple studies are showing that the right kind of exercise can naturally and safely boost your testosterone levels without any need for medications or supplements. I've personally been fascinated by this topic because so many people I know have been struggling with similar issues. They go to the gym regularly, put in the work, but the muscles don't grow like they should, the fat doesn't come off easily, and there's this lingering sense of fatigue. After diving deep into the research and consulting with experts, I discovered some truly remarkable findings that I'm excited to share with you today. So, can exercise really increase your testosterone? The short answer is absolutely yes. But here's the crucial part. Not all exercise is created equal when it comes to hormone optimization. Some types of exercise can dramatically boost your levels, while others might actually have the opposite effect if done incorrectly. The key is understanding what to do and how to do it properly. Let me explain why testosterone is so important in the first place. This hormone does far more than just build muscle mass. Testosterone plays a vital role in your energy levels, mood regulation, cognitive function, bone density, cardiovascular health, and overall quality of life. A study from Harvard Medical School found that men with testosterone levels in the healthy range had 36% lower risk of cardiovascular disease and 41% lower rates of depression compared to men with low levels. Now here's where it gets really interesting. A large-scale study published in the European Journal of Sport Science in 2022 tracked men who performed specific types of resistance training for 12 weeks. The results were incredible. Their average testosterone levels increased by 27%. Even more impressive, these changes started appearing after just 3 weeks of consistent training. So what kind of exercise works best? This is probably what you're most curious about. The most powerful type of exercise for boosting testosterone is high-intensity resistance training, particularly compound movements that engage large muscle groups. We're talking about exercises like squats, deadlifts, and bench presses. Research from the University of Melbourne, involving 180 men, showed that compound exercises targeting major muscles like legs and back caused testosterone levels to spike by up to 49% immediately after the workout. Why does this happen? Understanding the mechanism helps you optimize your training. When you perform heavy compound movements, your body perceives this as significant stress. Your hypothalamus sends signals to your pituitary gland, which then releases luteinizing hormone. This hormone travels to your testes and triggers increased testosterone production. That's the biological pathway through which exercise naturally elevates your hormone levels. Here's a critical tip that many people miss. Intensity is absolutely key. Research from the University of Copenhagen in 2023 found that training at 70 to 85% of your maximum strength produced the strongest hormonal response. Light weights with high repetitions are great for cardiovascular health, but they don't trigger the same testosterone boost. On the flip side, going too heavy and overtraining can actually backfire by increasing cortisol, a stress hormone that suppresses testosterone production. The second most effective type of exercise is high-intensity interval training, or HIIT. This involves short bursts of maximum effort followed by rest periods. A study from McMaster University in Canada discovered that just 20 minutes of HIIT produced more than 3 times the testosterone increase compared to 60 minutes of steady-state cardio. That's remarkable efficiency. What does effective HIIT look like? A classic example is sprint intervals. You sprint at full intensity for 30 seconds, then rest for 90 seconds, and repeat this cycle 6 to 8 times. You can also do this on a bike or rowing machine. The crucial element is that during those work periods, you need to give it everything you've got. Your heart rate should reach 85 to 95% of your maximum. Here's something that might surprise you. Training duration matters more than you think. A study from the German Sport University in Cologne found that workouts lasting under 45 minutes produced better testosterone responses than sessions lasting over 90 minutes. Why? Because when workouts drag on too long, cortisol levels rise and begin to suppress testosterone production. The ideal workout length is 45 to 60 minutes, including your warm-up. Short but intense sessions are far more effective for hormone optimization than marathon gym sessions. I know this might disappoint long-distance runners, but if testosterone enhancement is your primary goal, extended endurance training isn't the most effective approach. How often should you train? This is another critical question. A meta-analysis from the University of Stirling in the UK found that 3 to 4 resistance training sessions per week produced optimal testosterone improvements. Training every single day actually isn't better. Your body needs recovery time because hormones are produced and regulated during rest periods. Let me give you a practical weekly routine. Monday, focus on lower body compound movements, like squats and deadlifts with lunges or leg press as accessories. Wednesday, do upper body pushing exercises, centered around bench press and overhead press. Friday, concentrate on upper body, pulling movements like pull-ups and various rowing exercises. Then add one 20-minute HIIT session on the weekend. This 4-day split maximizes hormonal benefits, while providing adequate recovery. Wait, there's more. The time of day you train also matters. Research from Leiden University Medical Center in the Netherlands showed that exercising between 4 p.m. and 6 p.m. produced the greatest testosterone increases. This aligns best with your body's natural hormonal rhythms. Of course, if this timing doesn't fit your schedule, don't worry. Consistency is far more important than perfect timing. Sleep is absolutely crucial for testosterone production. A study from the University of Chicago School of Medicine found that men sleeping 5 hours or less per night had testosterone levels 15% lower than those getting adequate sleep. The good news is that improvements started appearing after just 1 week of better sleep. Aim for 7 to 8 hours of quality sleep every night alongside your training. Nutrition plays a vital role too. Zinc and vitamin D are essential for testosterone synthesis. Research from Ankara University in Turkey showed that men taking 30 milligrams of zinc daily for 6 months experienced a 31% increase in testosterone levels. Oysters, beef, and pumpkin seeds are excellent zinc sources. Similarly, a study from Medical University of Graz in Austria found that vitamin D supplementation for 1 year raised testosterone by 25%. However, there are important precautions you need to know. First, overtraining is dangerous. If you push into overtraining syndrome, your testosterone can actually plummet. Watch for signs like chronic fatigue, sleep disturbances, and weakened immunity. If these appear, reduce your training volume and prioritize rest. Second, never use steroids or hormone supplements without medical supervision. While they might seem effective short-term, they can shut down your natural hormone production and cause serious long-term health problems. Third, understand that individual responses vary significantly. Age, baseline hormone levels, genetics, and lifestyle all influence how your body responds to exercise. Pay attention to your own body and adjust intensity and frequency accordingly. Fourth, if you have underlying health conditions or abnormally low testosterone, consult an endocrinologist. Sometimes there are medical issues that exercise alone cannot resolve. You can start today. Go to the gym and do 3 sets of squats. Get to bed an hour earlier tonight. Walk in the morning sunlight for 10 minutes tomorrow. These small changes accumulate and transform your hormonal system, ultimately enhancing your quality of life. In 3 months, you'll be a different person, more energetic, stronger, and healthier. If you found this helpful, please hit that like button and subscribe for more content. In my next video, I'll cover the superfoods that naturally boost testosterone. I'm genuinely rooting for your healthy transformation. Stay strong and energized.